Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll discuss a very important topic which will be very helpful for the community health officers. So today I'll discuss about teleconsultation. What are the advantages of doing teleconsultation through Easanchivini Portal? And at last I will show how to do teleconsultation with the help of your own user ID as well as password. So at first let us know what are the benefits of teleconsultation. So teleconsultation is a type of telemedicine service where we use our mobile phones or we can use computers, where we can have consultations with doctors, nurses and allied health professionals in the comfort of their homes or at location where privacy is asserted. Actually, through this mode, it is a virtual mode of appointments will be very helpful for the patients to receive ongoing care and treatment with no pocket expenditure. Generally, in the village level or in the community level, sub center which are upgraded as health and wellness center, there is a facility of teleconsultation. Generally, all the CHOs, community health officers, they perform teleconsultation where doctors are available. Different specialized doctors are available on the basis of patient complaint, and CHOs can perform teleconsultation so that they can identify and diagnose earlier cases of any kind of communicable diseases or non-communicable diseases, and it will become less burden for secondary and tertiary health institution. Now I would like to discuss about advantages of teleconsultation. Firstly, it makes healthcare more affordable, accessible and equitable. It means all people will get all the healthcare facilities free of cost in the subcenter level. Then all people will be able to reach these free packages which comes under teleconsultation, and all people will get all the facilities equally. Secondly, it helps in early identification of disease, helps in screening NCDs, that is non-communicable diseases or other communicable diseases. It will improve patient any kind of disease condition they are suffering. Thus, from teleconsultation with the help of doctor advices, doctor prescription, a CHO can provide treatment to the patient. If the patient condition is serious or it can't be managed through teleconsultation, CHO can refer the patient up to CHC level and PHC level or to the multi-speciality hospital. Now, I would like to show how to log in through Easanchivini Portal by using your own user ID as well as your own password. First and foremost, you all need to open Google Chrome. In Google Chrome, you have to type Easanchivini. After typing Easanchivini, you need to visit this page, Easanchivini. So in here you will find login. So in the login, you have to type your username as well as your own password that you will get after you join as a CHO. Now I will log in with the help of my username and my password. After that, I have to click and verify that I am not a robot. So for that, you have to click this button, I am not a robot. Then after verification, you can log in the Easanchivini portal. So my profile desk will open. Here my name will be there, then the name of my subcenter, then register new patient option, registered patient option, cases drafted referred option. So as soon as the page gets open, we have to put this page as a desktop site if you are using mobile phone. After that, in the dashboard, you will find all the details of the patient who has already completed their teleconsultation, like gender distribution, number of male patient who have completed teleconsultation, number of female patient, then till now how many consultation has completed, the number also it is in the dashboard. If there is any prescription awaited, then also it is there in the dashboard. Next, in order to do teleconsultation, first and foremost you need to register patient name. So for that, click the register new patient option, and after that you will find first name, middle name, last name. So for the first name, suppose my client name is Monica, her middle name is Rani, and the last name is Nath. Then I need to fill up his or her father's name, mother's name, her husband, wife, and at last guardian. So according to the age, whether my client is married or unmarried, so we have to fill up the father name, mother name, spouse or guardian. So I will put my client's father name as Nipen Kalita. Then I will ask my client's age. Suppose my client's age is 20 years in the month of 7 month. Then I will put blood group also by asking my patient. Suppose my client blood group is B positive, so I will put B positive. Since my patient is unmarried, so single. Then I will put my client's mobile number. Then I have to put the gender. Then address. Suppose my client stays in Nalbari, so I will put Nalbari here. Then state. So Nalbari lies in the Assam state, so I will put Assam. Then district. For district Nalbari, it lies in the Nalbari district. Then village. Suppose my patient stays in Tihu city, so I will put the city. Then according to the city or place, you can put the pin code. So after putting the pin code and filling up this initial data, you can register your patient. So since my video is only for teaching purposes, I can't click register button now. Then after registering the entire basic information, you can proceed with the registered patient option. So after clicking the registered patient option, you will find the list of the patient name whose names you have already registered in order to do teleconsultation. So suppose I have registered my new patient as Pupali Deka. I will get all the information in the registered patient option. Then after that, in order to do teleconsultation, I have to click the option create case. So after clicking create case option, I will find all the initial data that I have already filled up in the registered new patient option. So I will get all the details in the registered patient option also, like patient ID, gender, age, then mobile number. Then next thing I need to do is to upload the medical records if my patient is having any. So the person who is doing teleconsultation, that is in the subcenter level CHOs are doing, so she or he can upload the medical records if the client is having. Then in the examination section, you can give some general information. You have to take history from your client. You have to ask whether she is having any history of diabetes, whether your client she consume alcohol or she smokes. Then according to it, you have to click in the option. Okay. Then in the coming to the general examination, so you have to examine the client, and according to it you can note it down in the general examination option. Then allergy. So for allergy also, you have to take proper history of your client. You have to ask whether he or she is having any kind of allergy. If she is having allergy, again in this option you have to write yes or no. Suppose yes, then you have to mention the duration, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months, more than 12 months. Suppose my client is having allergy more than 12 months. Then severity. So according to the severity of the patient condition, you can ask the patient, and again you can put in the box. Then extra additional allergy if she is having, then you can also mention in the add option. Then problem. So currently what are the problems your client is facing, so you can mention in the problem box. Suppose my client, she came in the sub center for her problems of patient complaints of heartburn. You have to mention the days also, since suppose 5 days my client is facing the problems of heartburn. Suppose she is having tingling sensation also in hands and feet, tingling sensation, numbness in her hands and feet. Suppose she is facing from 1 month, so you can mention here since 1 month. Suppose my client is also having loss of appetite, so you can mention loss of appetite. Or any kind of problem your client is facing, you can mention in the enter problem option. So after writing the problems, you can give some additional information about the problem, like duration, severity, type of pain. You can mention in the additional problem option. After that, in the diagnostic option, you can mention the blood glucose level. So the test you have already done in the subcenter level, like the blood group. So for the blood group, you need to ask the patient the blood group of the client, or you can verify documents also. Then you can check the blood pressure manually in the subcenter level. Then BMI you can check, height you can check, then hemoglobin you can check, then weight, all this urine glucose or urine protein problem you can check. So all the diagnostic you have done in the subcenter you can add in. Then automatically you can add your results manually. So suppose you got your client blood glucose as 155, so you need to mention here 155 mg per dl. Suppose by asking your client you got to know that the blood group of your client is B positive, so you can mention B positive in the blood group option. Then blood pressure, by checking manually you got suppose 120 by 80, so it is normal. Then BMI you can calculate, then height you can calculate, then hemoglobin you will find out by checking it, then weight. So I have put my client weight as 52 kg. After that, in the query you can ask any questions you want to know about the client, like you want to know about diabetes diet, about diabetes medications, or any kind of problem your client is facing. You can ask to the doctor who will be on the video call, so you can type in the query. Suppose in my client I found her problems that she is having joint pain, tingling sensation in hands and feet, as well as she is having burning sensation. Okay, so I can write that please provide some gastritis diet, as well as suggest if any medication is required. For my patient problems. So you can enter this query, and the doctor who will be on video call, he or she will look this query, and according to it he or she may provide diet or medication. So after the query, coming to the teleconsultation option, so here you will find health facility. So you need to select HUB Hub NHM Command Center. So after selecting it, you will find a list of doctor. So according to the patient condition, you can select any doctor. There are different doctors who are on different specialization, so you can choose any doctor of your own choice. After choosing it, you can either preview or you can call. So in order to do teleconsultation, the final step is to call. Suppose sometimes the doctors are busy, or sometimes they are away, or maybe sometimes there is some network issue. So for that kind of problem, you can save in the draft option. So later, after the completion of the teleconsultation, you will find out the list of the names of the patient, then the doctor's names, or the queries you have provided to the doctor during the time of teleconsultation, you will get in the cases drafted or referred option. So here you will find out all these details, and suppose you click any of them patient name, then you will find out all the patient ID, patient information, address, as well as all the general information you have provided in the beginning. Then about the medicine also the doctor they has prescribed during the time of teleconsultation. Then at last the advice. So all these advices, all the medications name, you can prescribe in the referral slip, or in the prescription slip or in the advice slip later on. And below the advice slip you can mention the doctor's name as well as the CHO name has done the teleconsultation. So this is all about the teleconsultation video, how to do login with the help of your own user ID and password. Hope you all guys got brief idea regarding teleconsultation, different advantages of teleconsultation, and at last how to do login with the help of your own user ID and password. So for more videos related to any kind of health topics or CHO related topics, just comment down in the comment section below. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.